can click into these dirty friends. There must be a carefully selected new number one in the house. It may be a large TV with delicate picture quality, or it may be a console full of games, or a professional player. Since you know life so well, have you polished your home experience so exquisitely? Do you always feel that you are still missing a voice partner? As a long-term user of Echo Coins, whether it is a computer shed or a living room, on TV I have actual experience. The advantages of Echo Coins are obvious. During the day without going around the maze, turn up the volume and the surging sound effect is much stronger than the sound unit of the Corpse Bezel Band. Of course, what I can't do without the most is after the beauty goes to bed at night. Playing games and watching movies for a long time, I don't like to wear headphones, and my ears turn down the volume. It is much stronger than a TV speaker, and the TR sense makes the dialogue clearer. The overall volume is not loud. It doesn't disturb the family at all. In fact, sometimes the whole body is quiet, and the voice is not loud. On the contrary, it made me experience this immersion even more. I believe that people who have used Echo Coins must know what I am talking about. So today I will help you review the 3 Samsung models, the main Echo Coins at each price point. See which one is better for you. If you are a movie buff, hardcore gamers, or those who pursue one-step audiovisual enthusiasts, with this 999F flagship you can definitely satisfy it. Core Physics 1.1.4 channel 23 speakers. The unit adds 756 watts of power. It is equivalent to compressing the surround sound field of the theater directly into the living room. When watching a movie, the low frequency of a nuclear explosion rises from under your feet. The scientist's conversation came from the side and back to the sound of instruments arguing in the background. Each sound has a clear sense of place, close to the ear but not oppressive. Play the main game with the high frequency and background of knife and gun collisions. The fusion of Oriental BGM is vivid. Here we will directly listen to the actual test. I will spend half of my day at night using the Q90H and 930F. They actually have the function of auditioning bass and private aftersound. Echo Coins will have their own rear surround, creating an independent soundstage. Hit it right behind your ear to make the soundstage of the room more focused. Therefore, it is perfect for the dead of night. Enjoy alone compared to the previous generation. The subwoofer of the Q760F has been upgraded to dual 8-inch active vibration end unit. At the same time, the subwoofer is 50% smaller than its predecessor, with a 300-watt size. The peak power and the design of the closed cabinet are dived to reach the depth of diving. 32 Hz. The energy density is increased by 30%, and the heavy feeling of deformation of the frame is surging and not disturbing. Plus, 3 HDMI ports support 2.1 specification game file switching scenes, no latency connection. Turn on game mode when hosting. Pro optimizes dynamic sound effects and provides ARC according to the game scene. Functional Space Scanning Pro can scan the living room environment to automatically adjust sound adaptation to the space. No matter where you sit on the sofa, all get a consistent sense of immersion. If you are a big tiger or a QL990F who is looking for a professional audiovisual experience, it's a one-step choice. If your home is a large living room of 20 to 30 square meters, with a giant wooden TV, you want to balance experience and budget, Q930F is more suitable for you. It retains the core, the physics that T2 surrounds it. 9.1.4 The channel system consists of 17 independent units. 580 watts of power is enough to fill a large living room. For up-firing channels reflected through the ceiling, its subwoofer volume is still reduced by 50%. This is simply a rigid level for people in this price range. A 6.5-inch unit that does not take up much space in the corner, plus an 8-inch passive radiator, shallow at low frequencies. But it does not diffuse the picture. Adaptive Sound Effect Pro can also automatically identify remote areas. When watching the news, optimize your life and listen to the anchor clearly. Every sentence. Enhance the sense of scene when watching the game. As if to explain, it is behind you that there is unlimited support for daily life and entertainment. Dolby Atmos plays the living room, which is both worry-free and textured. If you meet a particularly diligent family member who cooks again, It was the sound of the vacuum cleaner sweeping the floor and the sound of chopping vegetables. When these noises are detected, they will be intelligently adjusted. It won't affect your sound experience. Okay. The QS90H is an entry-level model that will make your eyes shine. Its convertible design is too understandable to small users and the development and control of the previous Echo coin. The piece that wants to hang on the wall is really very uncomfortable. This time, the wall hangs only 5.1 centimeters of thread treasure, like a mural pasted on the wall. If you pair it with his wall-mounted TV, the visual effect is indeed more brilliant. Makeup can be flexibly placed in the TV cabinet with a built-in gyroscope sensor. How can you automatically adjust the direction of the sound? The ear-sensitive feeling is not discounted. Physics 3.1.2 rises to add 345 watts of power, although it is introductory but not particular. Because it has its own bass bubble, the bass is shallow. It is more guaranteed, and it can also be upgraded and reconstructed later. 5.1.4 upgrade to 5.1.4 has fully met the daily growth performance of the Host 3A. Even if you have a limited budget, you can slowly improve it. Experience is the first choice for young people to buy Tiger coins. Here we will listen to it directly. Let me be with you, I will let me give you and me. Finally, I will recommend the 3 hardware based on different prices. Use the scenario to organize a table for everyone, and my experience will be clear at a glance. In fact, choosing a sound pen is not just a speaker, but the life of uncompromise is the dead of night. Family members don't need to wear headphones after sleeping. You can also watch the film clearly. When playing games on weekends, the silence brought by the surrounded sound of the sky ears is when watching old movies with my lover. The dialogue is clear and the warmth in the ears. Life should not have so much compromise. Those that can make you feel at ease late at night and immerse yourself in the daily routine. The small season of feeling warm is the source of happiness. Finally, thank you for the melt that can make this world a better place. Even if it's just a little bit. I hope my video will be of some help to your purchase. Thank you for watching this episode, and we'll see you next time.